What's happening, good people? This Shareeff the other Cruz. Check this out. I know y'all ain't gonna believe this, right? But God spoke to me so powerfully through my own life. I've been struggling lately with this whole, like, man, I help everybody with their relationships or whatever. And, you know, I seem like I can't get it right in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm, you know, don't have children or whatever. So anyways, here's the deal that God gave me. Woke me up and it blew my mind, right? This is so good, y'all. Check this out. The title of this is called I Married a Married Person. Here's the deal. So some of us, we want to get married and we get excited about the marriage, right? And we're like, I love this person. They mean everything to me. He means everything to me. And I can't wait to marry them. This is the love of my life, right? And the next thing you know, in 6 months, you see something that you never saw before. Or in a year, you like, yo, we're filing for divorce because this ain't what I signed up for. What happened was they were still married to the issues of life that plagued them while they were single that they never dealt with. Hear me. They still was married to the issues of life that plagued their life before they got married. What happened was, here's the deal. If I'm single and if I have anger issues and I don't deal with my anger issues, I brought those, so I became married to those issues. So I brought that married issue into my marriage. That helped my marriage dissolve. If I was a person that dealt with lust, if I was a person that dealt with lying a lot, and if I don't deal with those things while I'm single, then guess what? I'm married to those issues, and I bring that into my marriage, and now everything is failing. Here's the deal. Before I got saved, even now that I've been saved, I talk to certain women or whatever, and then again, I don't condone this, but I recognize that everybody that listens to me are not married, okay? So when a woman says, sexually, what is your favorite position? In my mind, I'm like, why are you asking me that, right? Because do you understand, when you ask me my favorite position sexually, what you did was you made me, you helped me to remind me of a person that I was previously with. Think about what I'm saying. I can't answer that question without reflecting on the past relationship, which basically says you reminded me of a soul tie that I was connected to. So in order for me to tell you what I like, I got to think about what she did to me. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I always say, don't ask me what I like. Let's experience all things new. The problem is so many people are married to soul ties. They're married to behavior patterns. And in that, now your marriage and your relationship is failing because you have yet to deal with the issues that once plagued you for a very long time. You can't say to me, here's the deal. I'm broke, right? Mentally. You can't say I need to get married so that my wife can help me become rich. No, dude. Or female. Like, if your mindset is broke, then you're married to broke. And so you brought that mentality into your marriage and you thought that your mate was supposed to do something supernaturally. No. If you said, I'm a cheater, but when I get married, I'm gonna stop. No, it ain't gonna stop because you're married to that. And so now the other person is affected by your decisions and your behavior patterns or the soul ties because what you decide to bring into your marriage, which was another marriage. So therefore you commit adultery. Because even in your mind, it haven't shifted, it haven't changed. So while you sitting here saying, I want to be married, understand what it's like to be purified and be, here it is. Understand what it's like to be single. There is a season where God actually will allow us to be single. So therefore, when we get married, we're not taking those things into our marriage because we're now single represents whole. I want to be whole by myself. You're not coming into my life and you're making me complete. I'm not a half a person. But the problem is too many people are being half and saying, well, when I connect to her or him, now I'm going to be whole. No, you're married to half. You know what I'm saying? So you have to now look within yourself and say, what am I still married to? What am I bringing into this marriage, into this relationship, into this friendship that I need to divorce? We need to go through a divorce in our lives today. I thank God that I'm not married right now because, baby, let me tell you something. If I was married, she would be so upset with me. She would be so upset with me. Because I'm telling you, I have had issues that has plagued my life that I've been married to. And it's time for a national divorce. It's time for a divorce, people, gentlemen, women. You can't say that, you know, I want a man that's rich. Because guess what, sir? She married you while you're rich. If you ever go through a hard time, she's going to leave you when you're broke. Because she's married in her mind to rich. But she's not married to building an empire with you while you're broke and then getting to the top together. So understand something. You have to go through a divorce within yourself and say, you know what? This is my issue. I'm going to deal with this because the person that I love don't deserve to deal with this. So guess what? I'll endure my loneliness. I'll endure the pains of being alone by myself so that I can eventually become whole and walk in freedom. Please, people, get a divorce. Stop being married to the things that will hinder you from living the most beautiful life with a significant other or plaguing their lives with your issues. God bless the Shareeff of Cruz. If it blesses you, you know, send it, share it to people. Also, my new website is coming up. It's down right now, but it'll be up in the next couple of days. Thanks for the support. Love you guys, all right? Let's get a divorce from the ways that are toxic, that is keeping us from experiencing the most beautiful life and loving the people that God ordained for us to be married to, so that we won't be double-minded and lost in our thoughts and in our actions, but everything about us will be yay and amen. God bless.